I mean, the prices nowadays, and you still want to afford healthy, fresh meals for your family, there is an easy place to start without clipping all the coupons, without getting a membership in Costco or Sam's Club, and even without planning each meal of each day and sticking with it even when you don't want to eat that meal. I'll tell you about the 10 things I don't buy in a grocery store as a mom that you can stop buying tomorrow and do an easy swap. Let the first product be baby food. If you've been around for a while, you know I am a big proponent of making your own baby food, but before you click away, I do buy baby food from the store sometimes, okay? I used to when I had babies. However, I think there is time and place to do so, and if you want to save money and feed your child healthier, baby food, baby snacks, and baby cereals, oh my god, shouldn't be a staple in your home. It is very much overpriced. You can easily, like for real, easily make the same thing at home with what you already have, especially talking about baby cereals and baby berries too. I mean, just take any vegetable or fruit. So I do have lots of videos on that topic. I will link them down below, but stop buying baby food, save money, and improve your baby's health. Next, small portioned yogurts. Kind of also in the topic of babies and kids. Let's start with the fact how much sugar and other bad ingredients are in most of them. I don't buy small yogurts, I buy bigger tabs with plain, not vanilla, don't get tricked over there, plain whole milk yogurt, even better Greek one. Another easy swap where you can add your own honey, your own fruit, make it your own. It's so much cheaper that way and so much better for you. Another repetitive thing in this video will be check the price per ounce. Compare them and you'll be surprised. Oftentimes it's about twice as much for pre-packaged things, which leads us to pre-packaged snack. Oh my god, can't emphasize more how much money you can save by not buying pre-packaged crackers, popcorn, applesauces, fruit cups. All of these things can only be used on the go. They're actually intended for that. You will help planet, you will help society, and you will help your wallet, because all these prepackaged snacks for kids and adults are way more expensive, and right next to it on the shelf sitting that full bag of chips, which yes, chips, I do buy healthy chips like Siete brand and other clean brands that make chips, crackers, everything. Nowadays almost any store has those swaps, and that's a story for another video. But just buy that one big bag of whatever you buy. Same with applesauce, same with fruit cup. Buy a can of that fruit if you want. Raisins, and serve your kids at home in the cups, in the snack feeder cup, in the plates, however you want. You don't need that packaging. It will cut your snack bill more than in half. Oh, and milk and juices, pre-packaged milk and juices. I know kids love that, and we occasionally buy it as a treat, as a fun thing, maybe on the go. Next, shredded and pre-cut veggies and fruits. And I understand this can be a savior, especially if you are making your own baby food. And I did mention in one of my videos that buying like frozen pre-cut squash and maybe something else that is already pre-chopped or pre-peeled, like sweet potatoes, whatever, it can help you save time, which we'll touch on frozen stuff in a few. But pre-chopped fruits, pre-shredded carrots, well, first of all, they're not as tasty. Second of all, they're certainly at least twice more expensive than buying just same carrot and shredding it at home, and you're gonna feel so much difference in taste and you'll have so much more money left. So frozen, again, there is time and a place for that. You need to pick your battles. What I love to buy frozen is berries. My kids love frozen berries, and I'm talking about like smaller, like blueberries and raspberries, and sometimes they have the mix of those. First of all, you can find those organic, and they freeze them in the peak of their ripeness, so they are really full of goodness, full of flavor. And of course, it's not a fresh fruit, it's not the same texture and everything. But the thing is, and that's my next point, if you want to save money and be healthier, you can't be buying fruits and veggies that are not in season. And this goes a lot for fruits, because here in the US we have all kind of fruit and berries all the time, and I bet you feel the difference. Strawberries in February and strawberries in July taste different, and I opt for feeding my kids frozen berries for 90% of the time when they're not in season. They love it. We defrost them just a little bit. We add them to cereals, meaning like oatmeal, like hot cereals. We add them to yogurt. So we also make lots of smoothies, and they get all these nutrients, they get the flavor. Price-wise, it's also cheaper to buy frozen berries and some other veggies and fruits that are not in season again, compare price per ounce. Let's move on to the meat section, shall we? When I moved to the US, I was surprised with how many pre-made, pre-cut, pre-marinated meats out there. So let's start with pre-made meatballs. I mean, for me that was like, whoa, that is so popular. People are actually surprised if you make your own meatballs, but 100% better if you make it on your own, healthier for you. And the price difference is insane. And again, if you don't know how to make them, you don't want to make them, you don't have the time to make them, well, maybe go for something a little easier if you want to save money, because that's our goal here, and be healthier. So the meatballs and any kind of already prepared, maybe like pork roast with like vegetables and everything already in there, marinated chicken, pre-cut like cubes for kebabs. Sometimes I buy those in my like local grocery store when they're on manager special, like half off, then it kind of makes sense. But whenever some kind of quick work done for you, they charge you like triple the price. And that's that one easy step, and also a big step at the same time, to start saving money on your groceries, because those things you can easily do at home, and I promise you will adjust. If you have been buying pre-made meatballs or pre-cut meat all your life, it's just gonna take you a couple of times, you're gonna learn, it's gonna be great, I promise you. Another pre-cut, pre-made, prepared thing is cheese. I mean, I feel like almost everyone has a shredded cheese in their fridge. And guess what? It's way more expensive than shredding a block of cheese on your own. It's not as tasty, and it has some kind of coating for the cheese not to clump up together that is not great for you. Same goes for like the Parmesan cheese, shelf stable, like a plastic bottle that is like crumbled Parmesan cheese. If you read the ingredients, you'll see that lots of it is cellulose, which is wood. You're paying for wood. Buy a good Parmesan cheese, shred it when you need it on your pasta, and it can last in the fridge for a long time. It is like that little extra step, but you need to make an effort to save money, and it's just overall gonna give you much more advantage in the flavor and money and in the health. Again, I'm just keep saying it because all these things turn out to be not as healthy anyways. Now, frozen meals. Most of them are junk to start, and they're overpriced because all the work is done for you, right? So you're paying for it. And I want to give you here one little simple hack that you can apply so that you don't have to have that pull to buy frozen meals. Your future self will thank you if you just double up the recipe of whatever it is you're cooking, because almost anything can be frozen. Freeze that part for whenever you don't have time to cook and defrost it that day. If you work on stocking your freezer with homemade meals, you won't need to buy anything frozen. Which one of these things are you ready to start buying today? Let me know in the comments, give this video a like, and I will see you in this video.